quick tour of camp. So as you can tell, I have my chair and my drink. I got my stove that I just finished heating up dinner with. It's kind of hot, cooled down. It's cooling down. I wiped it clean. I use those paper towels with the grease and oil to help start the fire, because that'll make it a easy way to start. My lantern for later tonight, that'll get lit up. Good old Coleman with my grandfather's. Got my solar panel. It's obviously at this point not gathering a whole lot back in the trees, but it's still enough to just keep trickling and charging the battery back up again. And over here I have where I'll be sleeping tonight, the next couple nights. Got my Jeep. And over here I have, so you can tell, I have my bed. I made a whole platform that goes all the way up to the driver's seat, which is pushed forward. I have my fridge over here with all my food in it. So I got an empty container from earlier. Down there I have drinks and fajitas and scrapple, some apples, some fruit down the bottom. So I'll be set for the next couple days with that. As you can tell over here, there's my platform, at which point I have my battery hiding underneath there to be able to power the fridge that the fridge is running off of, because it's a 12-volt fridge. And front seat's all the way forward. And then I have, for when I'm not able to produce enough solar power, my generator's hiding all the way back there to just kind of kick back and make a little bit of noise far away from camp. Just a suitcase, so it doesn't make a lot of noise anyway. But yep, this is my campsite for the next couple of nights. This is directly behind my campsite. I get to listen to this all night long. Alright, so here's the road that I came in off of. Turn right to go into my driveway for my campsite. And this is how I get back to my campsite. Pretty nice and remote. Definitely don't want to come in here with a Corolla. Although I guess in a pinch, probably make it. Momentum is your friend. I'm not saying you need some crazy vehicle. You know, Subaru Crosstrek could easily make it back here, an Outback. Any of those, my Jeep. You know, but it's just that it's nice and remote, kind of off the beaten path. There's nobody back here. Closest house is probably at least a half a mile away, and closest campsite is on another road like miles away. There's no other ones. It's just like a once you pass my campsite, I think it's just like a logging road. Like, it appears that nobody uses it. Since I've been here for a couple hours, I've seen one motorcycle go by. You know, he's out exploring, but that's it. Only one car. And as you can tell, it's taken me a minute and a half just to walk all the way back to my campsite. There you go. There's camp for the night. Pretty sweet setup, if I say so myself. Out for a ride on the crushed gravel trail that's at the base of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania. Absolutely beautiful day. Low 70s, low humidity, and in the shade. I think this trail runs like 50 some miles. I have to look it up, but I'm not doing anywhere near that today. Just out for a ride to enjoy this beautiful weather and beautiful trail. And the section I'm riding is, I believe, 16 miles between road crossings, so it's just nice and remote, not a lot of traffic, no cars to deal with, just chilling. All I gotta say is this trail is amazing. You get to ride next to this the entire time. And talk about solitude. Nobody even freaking comes down here. I think it's 16 miles from road to road access, so there's no cell service, no people. Nice and quiet. So grateful I get to do this. The locals. Surprised they're not yelling at me, actually. Tell me to get off their turf. It's pretty sweet. Found some campsites that are only accessible from the trail, so, well, there's trucks up there. I'm not sure how I guess you can drive in for a little bit, but it'd also be pretty cool to come bike packing in. They got little lantern hangers. You can see some guys over there. Obviously access to fresh water is not a problem. You can just filter it. Pretty cool spot. I like it. I'll try this angle. So currently I'm sitting here at 13 and a half miles in. Should have about 16 to go until I hit the first road crossing. Other than that, this has just been a trail, no cars, very few people, and just a beautiful day. Just can't get over how awesome this trail is. I'm thinking that, today I'm going to do probably about 32, 34 miles, somewhere in there. And I think I want to come back and do this trail again, ride the whole trail. I'll have to look up how long it is. I swear I remember seeing something like 50-some miles, one direction, but I want to look it up because it's a nice rails to trails, style, very, very moderate grades. Just go out and relax, explore, have fun. I'm not pedaling fast. I'm not pedaling, too far. Just having a good old time taking in the sights, the scenes. This place is phenomenal. If you've never been to the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania, try to make a trip out here at least once. Well, after finding those campsites, these guys over there fly fishing, which is kind of fun to watch. I'll have to kick back and enjoy that for a little bit. I'm not going for speed today, just relaxing. 9 miles in. Seems like a good time to hit a strawberry banana goo packet. Give you a little bit of carbs and sugars and stuff to just kind of keep you cruising along as you ride. And I'll enjoy this while I watch that guy fly fish. Something I don't know how to do, but I'll have to try it someday. Absolutely gorgeous out here. And up there is the trail that years ago Dad and I came on a motorcycle and we hiked all the way down from the top. Come down to this trail, walked on this trail for a little bit, and then hiked back up again. And that's definitely a mildly strenuous hike, but very well worth it. Brings you down here to this view. Absolutely stunning. So it appeared last night I forgot to film some more video, so it looks like I went from pedaling to, hey, all of a sudden it's time to leave, but unfortunately it is. Hopefully you've liked the stuff I did capture, which isn't a ton, but it kind of shows, what it was like to be here. I'm in the Pennsylvania State Forest, at one of their campsites, one of the most remote ones I've ever been at, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time, but unfortunately now comes the spot that we always have to do, and that's clean up at the end and get it all packed up. So I'll get started on that, and then we'll be on our way out of here.